brand new video, and today guys we're going to be doing some running of this car, and I'm going to show you guys a few things that have happened and a few things that have changed on this car after I've test drove it for a lot of hours. After this video, at the end of the video, stick around. I'm going to be giving you guys a review of the car and what I think about it and if it's worth your money. So yeah guys, yeah, I'm just going to show you guys really quick some clips that I've done, because I changed a few things on the car as I drove it. But after that, we're going to be doing some running videos in my backyard crawler course. So yeah guys, stick around. Alright guys, so the first issue that I had with this truck was not the car's fault. It was the speed controller. I think it was just a dud. After 2 days of just riding it, one of these little boards, as if you could see, right, yeah, this one right here, this one on the bottom right corner, it kind of fried out. So what happens is when I plug it in, you can steer, but there's no throttle. So yeah, that, I think it was just a dud. Hopefully I'm getting a new one in the mail soon. But what I did for now was I put the battery offset, and then right here is an old school Brush Trax's waterproof speed controller. What is nice about it is I mean, it is pretty big and it is bulky, but I was able to solder everything on, and I did do a lot of testing with it, and nothing got hot or anything like that. So yeah, it actually works really, really well, and I might keep it in there. But yeah, right there, that's the button and everything, and it's the cooling fins, got plenty of air. This speed controller was designed for a 540 size brush motor, and this is a 180 size, so yeah, the wires coming off of it are very, very large, but I didn't have an issue with them frying or anything like that, and I did a lot of testing. So yeah guys, yeah, that's what I had to do. Okay guys, so as you've seen in my earlier videos, I've been using this transmitter to test out the rig, and the one issue that I have with it, it works great. The issue is that it sucks batteries really bad. So after 4 days of running, and like it was like hours on end each day, this thing ate up 8 AA batteries. I mean, yeah, 8 AA batteries, which is no good. So what I did is, this is my brother's crawler. Like, both my brothers use it. We kind of just, they don't use it that much. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to switch out this controller used to go to that car. I put it in this one. It's a 2.4 gigahertz controller, and it takes 4 AA's. Very energy efficient, and I put that one on there. Honestly, they're kind of getting an upgrade because this one works a lot better. It's just that it just doesn't, it takes up a lot of batteries, and I like to drive this thing a lot. So yeah, that's just old technology, and you know, I had to upgrade to this. So it wasn't really an upgrade because this thing is a little bit finicky. But I got it pretty much dialed. So, yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It is a little bit rusty because we used to take this thing on the beach all the time. But yeah, guys, that's the new remote on here. Alright, guys, the course is done. All I did was added a half a bucket, and this is a 5-gallon bucket of water into here. As you can see, you have this pretty narrow, it's not that bad, but ramp down into these 2 flags right here, and it is a pretty steep hill right here, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I literally just made this right now. You have to come down here underneath, through the gates, over into the rock pit, turn around, and try to make this hill climb in the end, which is just, it's not that steep, and the video doesn't really do it justice. It's like about that angle, so like right about there, but it is pretty muddy. So yeah, we're gonna see how this truck does on this track. Alright guys, we're set up on our first obstacle, and what I like about this track is ESC, as you'll see in the moment right here. When you first hit reverse, it just goes into brakes. No matter how hard you push it, it's not gonna go into reverse. So that's quite nice when you're going down steep hills like this. Just clears it, barely. Alright guys, let's move on to the second obstacle. Alright guys, you're positioned for the next few obstacles. We're going right nice and slow right under the, I guess you could say bridge, onto the rocks. And this car, surprisingly, for how cheap it is and how small it is, this truck's got some pretty good articulation, and I don't even notice that the shocks don't have oil in them, so that's really nice. We're going into a little bit of mud right here, which my electronics aren't waterproof, but they're in the cab of the car, so I can go basically to about the axles without getting anything really wet. And plus, I don't really want to go any deeper than the axles, so this is fine. This part right here is very, very risky. I think we're gonna back her up and go a little more right. Okay, so we are gonna try to position this a little bit better. I just gotta get that other tire on the rock. There we go. Sweet. Now we're in a really bad position to roll right now. Just a little bit. Oh. Okay, we are on the rocks. Alright, I'm gonna position you guys somewhere else. We're gonna get through these other ones. Okay, guys. Alright, so we gotta try to reposition ourselves because we are a little too far away from the gate. So let's try to. It's okay if we are basically. No, we're not gonna make it. We're so close. Oh my god. How am I supposed to get over there? I don't want to get my wheels back in the mud because it's too far of a drop for this truck. It might flip and might not get any good traction. So I gotta try to very carefully. Oh my god, it's so close. Oh, got it. Cool. I don't mind if I rub on the flags as long as I just have the wheels in between the flags. Uh-oh. Better. A little bit. I think we're snagged on the flag. Oh, let me just move the flag. I think we're snagged. Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. Not snagged on the flag. Now, a wheel is off the rock, so. We're gonna go a little bit reverse and give it some more power. Oh, there we go. There we go. We're gonna do a little bit of reverse just to reposition ourselves a little bit better. This truck doesn't have the best steering radius, but I've seen, if you watch Run That RC's channel, if you are if you really like these WPL crawlers, you probably know of Run That RC. He done a 4-wheel steering conversion on one of his cars, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, the one thing that this kind of suffers from is that it's not that bad because you don't really notice it when you're driving that much, but there is a lot of play in the steering, so sometimes if your wheels get locked up somewhere, you can't really steer. But the servo that comes with this is pretty strong, and it is pretty quick, so yeah. We are almost about to make it. Wow. Man, I love this thing. Not that difficult, but kind of difficult. But we made it, so let's just reverse a little bit and get a little bit back in the mud. And yeah, guys, we're gonna reposition you guys for the last gate. All right, guys, this is the last gate. One of the hardest gates right here is because this hill climb is pretty steep, and video doesn't really do it justice. It's probably about a 45-degree angle or 40-degree angle, so, and it is kind of muddy. So right now we're going through some rocks, just trying to get out of this little water hole. Now, alright. So, there's a little root right here in the way, so we're going to try to gun it and give it like half throttle. But this root's in the way, so see if we can. Oh! Ah, we barely just made it right there. And yeah, that's how you do it, guys. That is the course. It's pretty small, but it is kind of fun, and it has a lot of features. It has a little bit of mud, a little bit of rocks, and a hill climb, and some steep angles. So it really tests the articulation of this truck, which is pretty decent for a little truck like this, and it is pretty fun. And what I like about this is that I can always change it up, make it a really big mud pit if I want to, or make it more harder. But yeah, that was pretty difficult, and yeah. Now on to the review of this truck really quick. This is just gonna be a quick review. Next video, I'm gonna do a really thorough review, but I'd say I've been driving this thing and nothing has broke on the truck. All I gotta say is that if you wanna get into scale crawling for a really good for a cheap budget, and you want to be able to modify your car and everything like that, then this is the way to go. Because if you just want to get into crawling, you don't want to spend $500 on like a TRX4 or something like that. And if you don't like it, then what are you gonna do? I say this is a great beginner's car, because overall I'm into this about $70 with shipping for the whole entire car. Granted, I already had the battery here as well as the controller here. I'm thinking, the car itself, the kit was $40. Drive shafts are $10. I highly recommend, if you're gonna get this kit, get the drive shafts. But yeah, those two things. And then if you want, you can get the WPL makes a fully proportional receiver and transmitter. And what's cool about that one is it already has switches built in for it's all in one chip, and it has a controller. It has all the trims that you need and everything like that, but it also has already a switch for a winch that you can upgrade to a winch. It already has a switch for and lights too, and also has a switch for the 2-speed transmission, I'm pretty sure. So that would be the way to go. It's $30, and it also has a sound kit as well, so you can have sounds and everything like that. And it's a speed controller and as well as a receiver all on one board. So I think that would be the way to go if you wanted to, if you needed one of these, if you needed the controllers and stuff. But yeah, that's about $30. So $30 for all the electronics, a battery. If you're getting a battery like mine, similar to mine, 6 volts, which is plenty. That's what I'm running, a nickel metal hydride 6-volt battery. That is probably about $15, $12 plus a charger. Let's just say the charger is $20. So, and if you have a charger at home, then you don't even need a charger. So, minus the charger, $12 to $13 for a battery, $30 for all the electronics, and $40 for the kit. Let's just do the math. You do the math. It's $85, I would say, around to get all this. And it's sub $100 car, and it can do all this. I'm pretty pleased. For any like toy grade RC for the same price, this will beat it in pretty much anything. So yeah, I recommend it for the money, for what it is. It's a pretty good truck, and it's great to get into the RC hobby for very, very cheap. And yeah, guys, that will wrap up this video. Hopefully, guys, you guys are all staying safe with the coronavirus thing. I know I am. Yeah, guys, we're gonna be seeing a lot more videos on this, and don't worry, the LST is gonna have some more videos very, very soon. I broke the shock shaft on it on accident, I hit a log. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some repairs to that shock, and also my dad's LST. It needs some parts, so we're gonna do a big nitro shop time very, very soon, probably about this weekend. So yeah, guys, I'm super excited. There's gonna be some more bashing footage of that car coming very, very soon. And yeah, guys, see you in the next video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, guys, see you guys in the next video.